Hello, friends. Happy Wednesday. We are happy to be here with you live. Unless you're watching on the replay, then we're not live anymore. That's
when
a
we
weird
say
thing, right?
unless, we're still happy.
Yeah. That is true.
We're just not live.
So I hope you're having a wonderful day. Catherine and Erica here from Catherine Puller Designs. We are excited to be stamping with you today. I'm going to show you a different way to use a cover plate. I was inspired by Erica herself.
We're going to stretch our supplies today. It's always fun to look at your supplies with a different set of eyes, that rhymed,
Yes.
and see what kind of things that you can do with them that maybe are a little bit unexpected. So, or not so unexpected. When you see it, you'll be like, duh.
Pamela, let us know if you have any questions. She said, popped up just as she's trying to decide on what ink set to purchase. Hello, Stacy in Florida.
Yeah.
And Allison in Chile, Alberta. Amanda loves your sweater, Erica.
Thank you. If, Pamela, you are like deciding between like 2 or 3 different things, pop them in the chat because our friends here got you covered. I'm sure they will weigh in and tell you what their favorites are. You can't go wrong.
I was going to say, although you can't
get
go wrong
this
with
color
any
combo.
of them.
I can tell you what it is.
Well, hey, Debbie Haney. Glad you're here today. For those of you that like a sneak peek.
Right.
We do have some new products in the shop.
We do, and we're going to play with them today.
Yeah, so let's pop down and see those.
Let me get you. Here we go.
So we have the Peace in Flight stamp set. I am just in love with these birds. I think they're so gorgeous. Really classy. The little foliage pieces are gorgeous.
Yes.
We have Sending Peace and Love.
There's there's olive branch.
Oh,
so pretty.
May you find comfort and peace. May you find comfort at this time. And thinking of you, I love how we added in the details there. And then this flower here, the negative of it is there. So everything coordinates together. It's all in the same art style. And you're going to be gorgeous projects with it. Then we have the Ornamental Thoughts stamp set. I love this. We made this to go with our hexagon dies.
Yes.
Yes. So these will, where are those?
They were in your little plate.
I just
give me the box.
Saw them.
Oh.
They might be in the die box.
Here.
There. They're right there. Aren't they right there? Yes. Okay.
You know what I was picturing? Something completely different in my head, and I was like, I don't know what she's talking about, but I'm just going to nod and smile.
So our hexagon dies fit these perfectly. It's funny because it kind of looks like a circle.
The cabana tiles. But yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So those fit right in there. Those two are the smaller one. So that's so fun. Oh, look. You could use 2 sizes and cut out a little frame. Stamp that and then put the frame over the top. Hey, that's fun. So actually, we're going to have to do some playing with this because that's going to be a lot of fun right there. And then, of course, we have the coordinating dies for the Peace in Flight stamp set. And we have this beautiful Rosy Posy Die. So this is a great little border stamp or border die. Yeah. And these are all in the shop now.
Awesome.
Okay.
So Pamela was asking about the size of the minis. It is a 1x2, and I pulled one out so you could show them.
There we go.
So they're a little bit bigger than a lot of the minis on the market are 1x1, and these are 1x2. There you go. If you are familiar with what you normally get.
Erica was showing me some cards that she made.
Oh my goodness.
This right here made me really excited. So I thought I would do that today, show you how she made that. I had to run to her office and ask her how she did it.
We'll just dropped that right there. Carry on.
So what is this cover plate called?
You would ask me that angled stripe. I think it's the angled stripe cover plate.
Narrow stripe.
Narrow stripe.
Narrow stripe.
Okay.
We're close. Narrow stripe. So take your narrow stripe cover plate, cut it out. You get this, and then you add that to your cards. You could use it as a stencil. You could just add it right on your card. Or you could take the little strips right here. We're going to take these strips.
They're everywhere.
And ink pad. So
Easy
if you're new to our inks, we use a firm foam pad. They're very squishy and they transfer ink to any surface very, very easily. So when you are stamping and inking your stamp, you just need a couple little love taps, we like to call it. Don't push down too hard, because if you push down hard, your stamp sinks into the pad and you'll get ink all over the place.
It'll
so
be
just a light tap tap and then you're going to have a fully inked stamp. And then also for direct to paper, now just a tip, make sure you have a clean, all your surfaces are clean, because I'm going to do direct to paper and I'm going to just do a swipe. Boom. Now I have a stone blue cardstock.
Yep, a little strip of stone blue. Yeah, you don't want to get any junk all over your pad. We have all picked up like embossing powder and stuff like that, but you want to try and have a clean surface when you're doing these techniques. So
you don't want to contaminate your ink pad.
Yeah.
And you also want to be really careful and not rough and heavy-handed, because the foam, is a little delicate, so just be gentle. And then a little bit of re-inking. When I do a lot of techniques like this, I like to have my ink refills on hand, and I could just do a little swipe, and bada boom, I have a fully inked pad. Little sea glass.
Oh, this color, you guys.
Oh.
Yum-a-roni, the San Francisco treat. That's what's happening there. Okay, let me see if I can stop this phone call. Don't you touch it. Last time you did that, it took us out. There we go.
It's because I think the last time I answered it, instead of hitting the red, like hang up.
So Debbie's saying she remembers a bird by Lisa that she really loved from back in the day, and all I can think of, Debbie, is that peacock we had. What was that stamp set called? It was in an SOA.
Paisley Peacock.
There you go. Maybe that's the one, Debbie, the Paisley Peacock, because Lisa did that one. I can't think of another bird that would have been similar style.
So we've got the stripes. I'm going to take a card layer. I do have a card layer somewhere. Lost it. And then Scor-Tape. I don't know if this is how you did it, Erica, but this is how I'm doing it.
Nope, but this is smart.
Okay, so we'll add the Scor-Tape here. Actually, let me turn it upside down this way. So I want to make sure it covers the whole thing here.
It's moving on you.
And trim. While I'm doing this, I was just bragging to Erica. Sometimes I get, my brain is on high gear and I'm not able to read because
too much distraction.
Too much is going on. And for some reason this month, I've read 5 books. I've never read that many books in 1 month before in my whole life. So I was a little excited about it. I finished No Exit last night. It's also a movie on Hulu. Has anybody read it or seen the movie?
I do. Guys love that. We use the Goodreads app, and there's a place in there you can set like a goal for the year, and I do that every year, and then it tells me how I'm doing and if I'm ahead of the game or behind or whatever. So I said, well, did you set your goal on Goodreads? And
no,
she said,
I don't.
I'll read how many books I want.
Is that what I said?
She said, I will read how many books I want.
There is no way I can set a goal.
That's the point. I want to read. I think I put 18 this year or 19 because I think I did.
Cannot predict if I'm going to be able to read or not. Like, who knew I would read 5 books in 1 month? I'm just going to read as much as I can.
It motivates me.
If I don't want to read a book, I'm not going to read a book.
When it tells me I'm behind, it motivates me.
Hilarious. Okay, so then you're just going to take this off, peel it off, and now this is basically a sticker here. So I can do this and start lining. Uh-oh, my eyesight.
Put your glasses back on.
Well, no. Because I won't be able to see through those.
Okay, you should have got new ones with me.
No, because those are progressives. So,
Yeah.
then I have to figure out the distance and how far it can be away.
Okay.
Part of it is just because it was white on white. Okay, this is going to help me. All right, here we go.
We're struggling.
I got this. All right, so we're starting with Sparkling Berry. And then what color next?
You should lay that out and make your decision.
Oh, true.
Uh-oh.
I just dropped two pads.
I like to not do it in rainbow order. I like to start sometimes in rainbow order and then mix it up.
Oh.
And then sometimes it's fun to break up if you have tones that go together. Like you have 2 greens and 2 blues.
Mm-hmm.
But you could also do them together. Yeah, do that. Now do dark green, dark blue. Let's see what that looks like. Can you guys see? You're a little high in the frame. There you go.
Okay. And then
next? Are you doing them right on each other?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, that's fun. Maybe move your brown in between your blues and your greens. To break that up, and let's see what it looks like. Better 1 or 2. I like that better. What do you think? Then you start back around with your pink.
I feel like I'm doing a puzzle. Okay, then we got Tranquil. We have
Sea glass.
Thank you.
Stone blue. Oh, wait, we forgot the cargo.
Cargo goes here.
Yep.
Okay.
What do you think, guys?
Is that good?
I'm digging that. I definitely think it's good to lay them out so that you don't lose where you are on track. So that can just go around.
Next. Mm-hmm. Okay. And then I'm going to go here.
Lovely Notes. The bird with the wreath in the Lovely Notes collection. Oh.
Wonderful wreath.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I actually can't picture that stamp set in my head. That was a long time ago, Debbie.
Mm-hmm. I can't remember if I took cold medicine this morning, so I don't know how I would remember. Wonderful wreath.
How often do new colors come out or leave the collection? Pamela, we've only retired 3 colors that we actually refreshed in the nearly 6 years time now or just over 6 years time now that we've been doing this. But we've been doing this for 6 years. So we're not really sure about that. But as far as often, every few months we try to, give something. But that also varies depending on what we have that we've been working on. And
we don't have a real pattern.
No. So there's different factors that go into it on our end. But semi-regularly.
Quarterly we usually.
Let's say semi-regularly.
Quarterly. I would say quarterly we have something.
And then we had the year of COVID where we couldn't do any colors for a while.
Almost
so, you just never know. We didn't release any for, ages, and then we did 8 all at once, and everyone was so excited.
Yeah.
Because we had been holding them, and we couldn't get them produced. So, life in the city, as my mother would say.
Okay. There. How's that? Now, I'm going to turn this around and trim.
I kind of like the zigzag. I mean, if you really took your time, you could do something cool with that as well. I think you're going to trim it, right?
Yeah.
But just so you guys know, you could kind of make a pattern with a zigzag, which could be fun depending on your finished card as well. That feels more abstract, and maybe that wouldn't fit with this stamps, but
yeah.
Or actually kind of bold and graphic.
And then cargo again.
Oh yes, Debbie, if you've been around and you know all about what an SOA is, then you are an oldie but goodie. If you don't know what an SOA is,
why don't you tell them?
We should tell you.
SOA is. We are coming up on the 8th anniversary of the beginning of Stamp of Approval, which was the launch what launched us into a product line.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So Catherine developed a Stamp of Approval box. The very first one that she did with a bunch of friends from the industry, and she collaborated with them to design the products that went into the box, and it was a little mini collection of things. And it's kind of the heart of everything that we do here. We did the boxes, and they went out, I think that was quarterly, and then we did them a little bit more frequently. And then it evolved into the full product line that we have today. but we still kind of like to keep that theme and cohesiveness in each of our collections because it's our signature and we love it. Part of what kind of pushed you was wanting to feel like you could sit down with your supplies and feel confident that you were going to be able to create things that went together well versus that feeling when you go and just buy a hodgepodge of stuff and you get home and think, where do I start? Yes. So if you were around at the beginning, you bought your SOAs, yep. You got your cool SOA box, you collected them.
Yeah.
And
that happened.
You waited on pins and needles for sales because they sold out. We had limited numbers for a long time.
They did.
But that was what allowed us to be able to be who we are today as a company. Why I have a job.
Yeah, why I have a job. Yay.
They did sell out fast sometimes. Your first one sold out super fast, and you were able to get more, right?
Yeah, it was like 58 minutes, and then we took pre-orders and shipped them a month later. So that happened. That was a very interesting day.
Also,
okay.
Yeah, things are much faster because we have perfected the systems.
Yeah.
So
we really know what we're doing now.
We know what we're doing.
Okay. This is going over top.
Smart cookie.
Okay.
So you didn't have to cut that.
Yeah. Did anybody know that's what I was going to do? I have a lot of extra cardstock here.
I thought you were going to cut it.
I could cut it.
You don't need to, though. I mean, if you did and you had enough for an extra strip where you could have 2 strips out of it, but I don't know if you do because some of the pieces... Actually, it's not short.
Extra bit out. Okay. So now we're going
color
to
combo
finish.
Is beautiful.
It is. Thank you for pulling that for me this morning. I came in and I said, Erica, I need you to pull a color combo. I was a little on the late side. I've been struggling in the mornings this week. I have another cold. And with our house renovations, I had to address a few things this morning. So I came in a little late.
Yes. Cersei is kind of like a mini little SOA.
It is.
Yep.
That kind of was the concept.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna take these guys and do, I don't know.
And this is the Ruffles and Dashes dies.
Okay. I wanted to use the bird.
I love this color combo.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
In the stripes, it looks really, really pretty. Oh, my water.
Okay, so Tranquil is an unsung hero. If you don't have Tranquil, definitely put it on your list. It's a flippin' gorgeous color.
Just keep in mind, because Tranquil is a very pale spa, which is a muted shade, if you want that color, that sometimes it's not as heavily smooth as you would expect from its partner in crime over in the Party Family. So depending on how much of coverage you want with it, using a stamping tool is a good thing to do. And you added a little bit of stone blue there, yeah?
Uh-huh.
Pretty.
So pretty.
When it dries back, that Tranquil's going to be even a little lighter.
So pretty.
Yeah, the lighter the color, the more sort of translucent that they are. And that's just kind of their little properties. Their properties?
Is that chemistry to it? Okay, so I inked half of it in the sea glass, and then I'm just going to come back and tap ever so slightly with the edge of my ink pad coming into the edge of that color. I may have gotten a little bit of that sea glass along the bottom there. If that bothers you, don't do what I just did. Use your Misty like I did with that. That doesn't bother me.
How sharp does that look, though, and you just did it all at once?
Yeah. Let me see, because now if I do direct to paper, you can see there's a little bit of that darker sea glass here, which actually looks really cool.
Yeah, whoops.
So, if that bothers you, don't do what I just did. Do it like I did the bird.
Happy accident. That was really pretty.
You know, you do a couple swipe offs and then re-ink it, and you're going to be back to Wintergreen.
You need 2-sided ink pads.
Oh.
What? Sue, what's a decal edge? Decal edge rectangle dies? I don't know what a decal is. Forgive me for my ignorance. Somebody else know?
It's, I mean, it's some kind of pattern along the edge, like a pinking shear, you know, but it's not pinking. right?
Yeah, I'm
I don't
assuming,
know what
yes.
decal is.
Right. Oh, Allie says we don't have one yet. Okay, Allie, hit me up and let me know what a decal is, because maybe we need one. Or maybe there's one in my office that we just haven't released yet. And we just don't know it's a decal.
Oh, where's mine? Okay, so mine, oh man, I just love this.
You're into those ornamental
I am
things.
so into these.
And these, they look like you could color them in, and you totally can.
Oh, yeah.
But they're actually enough interested in that pattern just to use as really nice background pieces. So just using them with straight color is going to be fantastic. It's a random, like a torn edge look. Oh, I like a torn edge.
You got excited. I like a torn edge. I like the enthusiasm. Okay, so cargo for the sentiment. Let's give it a little try. That looks fantastic. Before I stamp that, I'm going to figure out where I want the bird. Probably something like that. And the leaf here behind. And maybe this. And then we can do...
Did we say this was the December Club, Cersei?
I don't think we did. Oh, wow, that looks so pretty. Sorry.
They mentioned the Club Cersei. That is our subscription program. These were part of the December Club Cersei, these stamps. And the deluxe membership comes with two stamp sets and 2 sets of dies. All of it coordinates together. So as you see here, we've got the main image set with the birds, we've got lots of sentiments, and then we've got this secondary set with all these background images and more sentiments, and then there were 2 sets of dies in here. I'm trying to remember what the secondary die was.
It's the Rosy Posy.
Oh, that's so pretty. Do you have that
That's right
here? Oh. So this had 1 set of coordinating dies for the birds, and then the Rosy Posy die, which is a little border die. Gorgeous, gorgeous.
Too far in. Okay, so this was the Cersei.
Yeah. So if you've not subscribed, that is a fantastic subscription. I think that's $47.95 for the deluxe membership, and it's like $63.65 to like sometimes $90 worth of value of product in the deluxe. It's fantastic. And it's a little surprise in your mailbox every month.
I love a surprise.
Okay, everyone wants a decal. I got you. I hear you. I'm here for it. I will start looking into decals.
She's going to go to the drawing board.
A deckled hexagon.
Oh.
Debbie. Say the things. 2 of us. Okay, 2 votes. I think there's more than 2, Sue, in here voting for decals. I like that word. It's fun. It's like tittle.
I like that word too. Decal and tittle.
Tittles.
Oh, this bird. Oh, this bird.
What about a deckled loop?
A deckled loop?
Have you guys seen our new loop dies?
Oh.
They're like straight-sided ovals. That could be fun, looking ripped out. I don't know. Maybe not.
I hear ya. I have a lot of dimension going on here. Do I need any sequins, Erica?
Oh, yeah. I think I want St. Cloud, but I'm not positive that that's right. Portsmouth? Are one of those feeling like fun?
Maybe this one.
You have a lot of Mykonos in here. You're hoarding Mykonos sequins.
I am.
Both of those have like shimmery hologrammy, well, iridescent sequins that have that, will pick up that pink color on there. They just do it on their own. It's amazing. Like you think it's blue,
it's magic,
and then it's pink. And I love that because you've got that pop of pink in there. I think it's more in here, but they both have it.
I got a blue there. Okay. Oh, so cute.
Yeah, Tim Holtz makes a decal trimmer. That's cool. A trimmer. Oh.
A trimmer.
That's fun. We don't have trimmers. Maybe one day.
Huh.
You never know.
couple sequins, and
Ta-da.
we have a fun card with using your cover plate in a different way. Beautiful.
Oh,
Gorgeous.
who has that narrow stripe cover plate already in their crafty stash? Melody, we mail them just fine. We put them in little plastic bags just in case, but we have very few complaints about them not making it all happily in their little jars to their new homes.
Oh, she might be talking about on the card
Oh,
how they go.
she probably is. She's sitting there going, Erica, what are you talking about?
Sometimes I see people put like a piece of
Paper.
really thin cardboard or a piece of like that really thin foam.
Yeah, it's not
over
bubble
the
wrap,
top
but
of it.
it's like a packing material, and they'll cut a little rectangle and stick it on top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there. So sweet. Friends, thank you so much for joining us today.
How much fun was that?
That was great. I love making
No
cards.
one said anything other than how beautiful my card was that you showed them.
That's okay. Carry on. So, Monday we'll be live on Facebook. We'll see. Maybe pop in Thursday or Friday at some point on Facebook too. We'll see.
Of this week?
Yeah, what do you have planned?
I gotta
You're going
I'm
Friday.
going to Virginia on Friday, but I have to write product descriptions tomorrow. But I'll have time to go live.
Maybe we'll just pop. We'll see.
Or you could go in with
We'll see.
Debbie or Susan or
Yeah.
somebody, Jenna,
Yeah.
anybody.
But we'll be back on Wednesday on YouTube.
Here.
Monday on Facebook. Wednesday on YouTube. That's our normal sketch.
Mhm.
Our normal sketch.
Sometimes we just pop up for no apparent reason once in a while to talk about books.
You're welcome, Debbie.
Or bagels.
We had bagels today.
Debbie's husband brought us bagels from a place that's really far, actually, because they're New York, like real New York bagels.
I'm going to go have another one.
Mine's on my desk. I'm eating it for lunch.
All right. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share, and we will see you guys.